Hi guys, my name is Sheetal and welcome back to my channel. If you don't like coding and want to know what other career options are there in IT, then you are in the right place. Today we will discuss some of the career options that need no coding in the beginning. Maybe when you dig in, few amount of coding would be required. So let's see what are those. First, let's talk about the business analyst, also known as a BA. He is a bridging gap between the customer and developer. Main work of BA is to gather the requirement from customer and pass it on to the team, who will now develop and test it. So, no coding is required. He should be aware of several BA tools and have capability of understanding the business strongly and then conveying it to various teams in a proper way. Next is a software tester, also known as a QA. Developer has developed the application. Now, tester will test this application if it certifies or meets the customer requirement or not. So, as a tester, he must be aware of several testing tools and have good knowledge on the application. Next, let's talk about the UI designer, also known as the user interface. Example, you are a new user and want to sign up for a Gmail account, but you are not able to find sign up button because it is not highlighted or it is missing in between the other contents of the page. So as a new user, you may end up not using this application. A smart UI designer would highlight the key fields like sign in, sign up button. He must make sure the look and feel of the application is very user friendly. Next, let's talk about the UX designer, also known as the user experience designer. Suppose the requirement is to develop a Gmail page with username, password, text fields, and sign in button. Now, UX designer will come up with the prototype with the help of the tools and not the coding. This prototype now will be a reference for developers and testers to start developing and testing the application. So the difference between the UI designer and UX designer is UI designer is responsible for the look of the application, whereas UX designer is responsible for the working of the application. Next option is technical writer. Let's consider an example of Facebook. Now, you are a new user, you want to know what features Facebook is having, how it works, and how you have to navigate throughout the application. Under the help section, there will be a lot of documents that will give you complete information. Now remember, these kind of documents are written by the technical writer. So he must be strong and clear in writing the document. Next, let's talk about the technical support. For example, you have any appliances at home, devices or applications or your mobile or anything. If there is any issue, you call up to the customer care. They listen to your queries and troubleshoot them. They try to solve. So they are technical support team. Before proceeding further, I would like to say that every day enormous amount of data is being created via social networking site and other business. So anything that deals with managing of data is the upcoming career most of them can think of. So now let's talk about data analyst. He's the one responsible to pull the data, analyze them, come up with analysis report and manage the data using data analysis tool. Although he may not be aware of coding, but he must be aware of SQL, Oracle and Python to deal with the database. And the last option that I'm going to talk about is marketing and sales. So these are responsible for promoting and selling of your product. They should be good at communication, understanding market demand, decision making, and so on. So these were few and high level information for the freshers. Although you don't like coding, but having basic knowledge on HTML, CSS, SQL, and so on will be an added advantage to add in the resume. Also, if you liked any of the career option, please dig in and see what is next level. I hope you liked the content. If so, please like and share to my channel. Thanks for watching.